Not fine. Why did my mic? Okay. Okay. Uh, Now bricks and stuff are automated, so you don't even have to do the sand thing anymore. It'll just automatically
Oh,
make
that's
stacks of
nice.
bricks. have Asmongold stream just in a little corner of my actual stream.
Just like get
Asmongold
a
watch
let's install
along,
the little
also
tablet
Minecraft
mod
gameplay.
for let's install the tablet mod for Minecraft, and you can like dual wield an iPad in your hand.
Oh, did you hear what he just said? It was
What?
one of the scams that they were doing is like a patient was literally just waiting to die, like there was nothing to do from them, and they performed unnecessary skin grafts on the patient just to charge it to rack up bills.
That's actually
So it's like it
gross.
would not have helped them survive at all, but it's like, to make maybe to make you look better, like maybe they had like burns or something. Like, oh, let's do a skin graft just to make you feel better. It's not going to help you whatsoever. Yeah, that is the classic. You know about the I don't know if it's called a bypass, but it's like the machine for when your like heart's not working. The machine like pumps your blood for you, or no, it's when you're like kidney or something. I don't know. It's like it pumps your blood into machine and oxygenates it or whatever. Oxidizes it, not oxidize, but it puts oxygen in your blood and then pumps it back into your body. And you're supposed to be on this machine when you're waiting for a heart transplant or some whatever transplant needs that. Maybe it's lungs or something. I don't know. But apparently the hospitals got paid per like minute that somebody was on it or like per hour. So that it turns out like they figured out that uh to make the most money, they just wanted those machines constantly having somebody on them. So even if people just didn't need the machine whatsoever, they would just put them on the machine if they could find some excuse for it to charge them money for it.
The healthcare systems are so gross in
And
America. That's
sometimes
actually
they would
crazy.
even like deny the transplants or like delay the transplants just so that they can keep them on that machine longer so they could get more money. It's just crazy. Now iron's getting lost in this system again. I see that there's 41 iron plates being sent to the press, but there's nothing at the press. Oh, I messed with this system. Uh, custom graphics for an affordable price. Damn it. Should also ban the word price.
That's a good idea.
Ban the word price, cost, fucking low. Graphic design.
Is there a shooting?
Spawn to deadlies. Some after, which I think so. Second mates, guys. Any any argument I'm reading right now is retarded.
Average Reddit opinion.
Dude, I was looking over at my model, and for some reason, like something weird, something about it looked weird. I couldn't figure it out why until I realized my model didn't have his glasses on. GG.
Immersion breaking, dude.
I couldn't see, man. Oh,
Here's
I didn't chat. Tell me.
Shibidoki's birthday. Oh my god. Dude, I had an account on TikTok reach out to me today. I don't know if you looked in general or not, but they had 10 million followers on TikTok and they were asking to use my TikTok on their Instagram. And I went to their Instagram and they have 22 million followers.
Memes are. Did you say
Good
yes?
Lord. Yeah, I told them they wanted to credit the link and I just told them to credit my Instagram instead. It's way easier. I had 2 other channels with 200,000 plus subscribers reach out to me and ask to use it too. Surely I get 1 subscriber off any of these.
I don't know. I, for one, have never watched a meme compilation and then saw
And
one of the
wanted to follow
memes.
somebody after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only ever done that for like Gooner shit. You know, you see like a really hot one, and you're like, oh, let me go to that link.
Oh,
You know, this.
or like I see it on my timeline and I go to their Twitter. That's about it.
So looking.
The last video they posted got 41 million views. Good lord. I feel like on Instagram, at least if they credit me in the bio, like there's maybe a slight chance I get some followers off of it. I don't know. Can you, where the fuck is the farm? Why is it stuck over here? I bet it was when the server updated, oh my god. Okay, now that we have those, pulse, extenders, I think I can get rid of the redstone link, and we should just replace it with a timer.
Yeah. The system's already making them. There's like 16 in the, Actually, I just have an extra one right here I can give you.
Okay, that works. I'll fix this really quick.
And I figured out how we can store this. We can use the drawers mod, and the drawers can just have the void upgrades, so they'll void it when they're full. And I assume a frog will be able to pull out from the drawers and use the stock link.
So I have an andesite casing on me. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this redstone link over here.
Actually, how many andesite make? I don't think I'm telling the system to make enough andesite casings. I think I'm only telling it to like make 10. Okay, no, I'm making it to make 32. Fly just went on my nose. That.
Granite. More granite, please. Waiter.
I'm gonna go get some iron.
We need some copper too, low-key.
Yeah, I watched like an hour-long video on industrial foregoing and how cool it can actually get. And I was thinking like we have the factories now, and then next we can make like a science building. So I don't know what a science building would entail. Or, like a science, I don't know what a science building like looks like, but like some sort of science building, and that has like tech mods, one of the tech mods in it. I don't know, like, what would a mechanism themed building look like? Like a fucking tower
No,
or some shit.
I'm so used to building underground for mechanism. It'd be weird to build like an actual building for it.
I bet there would be some inspiration by looking at like a Clash of Clans town hall. That one town hall that is like electricity. Look at some of the buildings on that. Yeah, that's what it's doing. We have 300 raw copper in here. Yeah, actually, if we can figure out where the forge building is gonna go, I might just go ahead and move the forge over and start setting up a crafting recipe for it, so that we could just throw in the copper ore and it would automatically smelt it.
It's a shame you got rid of the infinite lava thing. We can just hook it up to the current one we have now. But I was gonna say you could have just used the nether one and plugged it into the tinker
Well, I'll just pipe it
forge.
over, and for lore wise, I remember we were talking about it was gonna look like a volcano, and or like some sort of like lava pits, and would like just drop the ores into it. It would kind of work because like I could make a really big furnace, like a fucking 20 by 20, and you would just throw the items in, and at the bottom you would see the like all the items go into the furnace, so it would kind of work out. There's like a mountain back here, so I don't know if we want like just a road between these two buildings to go to it. I put enough room for a road over here as well, but
Did he really just say that? Anyone who plays GTA knows that you pull aggro.
that is true. That is true. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I need to get the irons. I need to start being instructed. There's like two iron veins down in the mine. I forgot where.
Is that real?
I think so. I remember one a big one that happened a while ago.
Bat or a stick? Okay,
Detailed, Asmund.
I know from personal experience.
Like, what's next? He's gonna give the link to the website where you could do that. Like, it is like weird. Okay, yeah, this is the first time hearing about it, where it's like he actually did just set a trap for fighter fires to come, so he can kill firefighters.
You think if I used a frame slope and put a copper block in there, it would weather, or would I need to wax it?
I don't think it would weather. If you want it to be weathered, um, you'd probably have to weather it first and put it in. There's a chance it weather. Like if they actually like coded it correctly, like actually thought about it, they would weather.
So I kind of don't want this roof to weather, but
Just
like, I
put
don't
one in
know if
there
it'd be
for
a
now.
waste.
Or like you could like have a testing area where you just go put a slope in water and then put a copper thing in it and see if it ever weathers because the water will make it go faster probably.
You get any copper off of your run?
Uh, no. But there was a lot of copper in the system. There's like 300 ore. Let me pop that open. Oh, it actually just takes so long for these blocks to smelt. So weird. Some of these will take this redstone signal and pour the entire time. Other ones don't. Okay, there we go. Now it's perfectly set up. This news station just turn this shooting into a talk about condemning speech.
Amazing. Today I'm going to wake up and ambush firefighters. Like, it is such a crazy thought.
Maybe he was like
They're
Dexter, and he like just needed to get his urge to kill somebody.
firefighters, the bad guys. They kill fires. They fit my code.
Like, sure, whatever. He's like ill and hates police, but like, why would he also hate fighter fighters?
Literally.
Like, sure, he's falling for the left's propaganda of hating the police, but fighter fighters
Like,
should not be a part of
firefighters,
that.
dude, like,
They fucking fight fires, man.
they're not fighting you, they're fighting fires. It doesn't make sense.
His parents had a restraining order on him.
That's crazy.
Every time I see Asmongold talk about something, I can't stop thinking about the Devil May Cry reference where he was in it.
What, where the guy had like the missing tooth or whatever?
Yeah. And he's like, he was talking about the aliens and nobody believed him, but he was just right. It's like, these guys are devils from the underworld doing this, and everyone laughed at him. He's right. He's right.
Asmongold will save this country.
God damn, I need it. Whoa.
What?
Well, that's...
Was?
I think he took an extra couple steps there.
I can't wait to go on Twitter and read an article about this later today. Asmongold says he wants to bring back slavery.
Honestly, maybe for functionality's sake, the furnace or smeltery should be near the power factory, because that is where the lava is.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, there is an area where I could put it, but it's like near the water, and it feels weird to have a forge near the water.
It's not too weird. I mean, in a forge, you gotta think like, well, it depends.
If we're making this like a volcano,
I think a forge. I think
not
a
even a volcano,
weapons where
but
they.
we make it like a giant crucible pot building, not the whole building, but I actually don't know how it would look if we just wanted to literally just be a volcano. We could do that, but then it would look weird with the surrounding buildings. Or we could just like make it an actual workshop type thing.
Workshop type thing would fit better around here.
Oh, I just now realized
in
we could also
Geo.
have conveyor belts and maybe even the weighted launchers launch the items into the furnace.
Oh, that looks so cool. They
Launch
enter
it.
from the top. Okay, I have an idea. What if you know like the little mushroom stacks at power plants? I gotta look up a picture of it really quick.
Yeah, like the ones we do for the nuclear factory, or no?
Yeah. That like almost exactly like a nuclear factory, but like imagine it as like a casing to like the furnace, and then we just build the furnace inside the stack. And then
It
that
feels
would
weird. Those stacks
that
are
would get smoke and
like kind of only for power factories. It's weird to have a.
smelt it. Yeah.
Let me look up images of just like giant Minecraft furnaces or forges or something. There's some cool images. We can have just openly lava flowing around the area, See live dwarves.
The Dwarven Forges, they look cool, but like it'd be hard to
It's not really our
put a big old
theme.
furnace in there.
What's the... Ooh, I'm seeing some images of cranes. We could have
Lord.
like a big crane arm over it. Chance.
I wish I was good enough. I'd like to build like a factory with like a big lava bucket pouring into like a crucible.
Industrial forge. We could just do a simple forge like this. Let me. Oh, yeah. Actually, I don't even need to take a screenshot. You can just see my image, stream my screen.
Yeah.
Something like this, but making maybe more open. Uh,
What if we turned this little box into a lava storage room and had the pump like just fill up
just a
lava
big
tanks?
a tank of lava. Yeah. I'm thinking with a lot of these images where I'm seeing like it being on the side of a mountain, we should probably just still do it in the back of the mountain back here, even though it's kind of far away. It's a little far.
What the crucible or the furnace?
Yeah, where we have like lava pouring out of the mountain and shit. And it feels weird whenever you make a just a back of a building and stuff, and like we're built behind the back of a building.
I mean I can just spruce it up a little bit in the back. Wonder how my test piece of copper is doing over here. It still has not changed.
I guess it doesn't oxidize once in that.
I'll leave it. Maybe just a couple more days. We'll see.
You can check back up on the other.
What happened with his dad?
I don't know. Apparently he like went to the hospital. And I think that apparently I think they might have also had an argument because he's talking about like moving him somewhere else, like to just some other state.
I'm gonna be one glass short off finishing this. Oh my god, shoot me in the face. Ugh.
I just shift clicked iron. Oh, I had to look.
I was making storage controllers.
Yep. hopefully this works, and we can just see. How can we now see potatoes in the storage system?
Search it. I see 296 potatoes.
Let me see how many potatoes are in the system. Yep, it's working. Now, let's see if
Oh,
it
you
actually.
link this? Can you link this inventory to a frog port?
It's behind it is the storage controller, which connects all the drawers. So it's linked to the
And that
controller.
actually
So I want to see
works?
if
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
ask for all the potatoes and see if it works.
I'm watching it.
Oh my!
Yeah,
Did it?
it just unpacked them all.
Yep, I got them. Now I could also compact this by making them the like the 2x2 drawers. I think there's exactly. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. I'll get the 2x2 drawers. So you're not allowed to groom them any other. What the?
Real.
I could make an. I'm gonna make an item hopper that picks up like items in an area underneath the chicken coop, and then put it into a drawer that's in the ground, and then the controller can connect to that wirelessly. So then we'll also just get eggs. No.
Someone wanted me to email them one of my clips, and I realized that all of my emails have my name in them. So I had to use my server email just so I didn't expose my full last name. I should probably get that sorted out. Oh, nice. Apparently my I forgot my name on there is Brad Server, so it doesn't matter anyways. Maybe next up on the list of things to do is make a business email.
Wait, GG Marin, wait.
Wait. I just don't want my name going to random people when I like send them clips or like they want to advertise. I don't think advertising is ever gonna happen, at least for a while. But people want my clips. I don't want to send it through bradleymdays@gmail.com.
Did you cook a lot of stone?
I was using it. Yeah, I was making
Okay.
it for stone brick.
Just making sure the factory wasn't just making stone willy-nilly. Actually, I'll raise the auto crafting requirement to 4 stacks of stone at all times.
Wait, a spare chain drive. I guess I was wrong. I need to hook up power into the train station, little warehouse. Just make one. Will this reach? This feels like an awkward angle. Oh, that's very gross. I'll have to put another power line in front of the warehouse. These items fuck off.
This is so true. I don't know if you've seen the Ironheart trailers and stuff, and how actually just bad it is. She says the line, Tony Stark would not be able to be Tony Stark if he wasn't a millionaire.
Yeah, I think Ironheart, I don't hate it, but like that makes me hate it. They shouldn't
He
put down
literally
Tony
started...
Stark.
Whenever he was a millionaire, all he was doing was making missiles, and then he got thrown into a cave and became Iron Man. From scraps. She has more of a start than Iron Man ever did.
Used to have hoop dreams until I found out there are other ways to score.
'Cause she's so hard to think of. Robert Downey Jr. as a drug addict, because I only ever knew him past Iron Man. Eighteen stacks of... So at least 18 stacks of play up. Stacks.
Dudes.
At the point where we now actually... I need to tell the system how to make brass. So we gotta figure out what way we actually want to make brass.
real.
Whoa. The best way to make brass is with a heated mixer. I don't know if I even want to make that machine and just make it the other, just make it the dust way. Fireworks. Well, there's a reason Chet was.
Yeah,
I
I
can't say
think there
that.
may be a small reason Bozeman wasn't in the movie.
Mike, what? Is that his name? Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
Who's?
he's the antagonist of the first movie.
Uh,
Oh my god.
okay, yeah, screw it. We don't need that much brass anyways. I'm just gonna make it the inefficient way. 3 copper for 4 brass. There's no way to make crushed zinc with the crusher. Reference which doesn't exist.
He's hot though, so pass.
Things apparently a lot of Marvel fans were actually excited because the female Silver Surfer was like apparently also in the comics. I don't know if it was the same way Ironheart was in the comics and it was like after it was a comic made after Disney bought them, but
Do you
from
know
what
the
I saw,
lore of
Marvel
Silver
people were excited.
Surfer? I've seen Silver Surfer twice, and in both movies, I've seen him hurt, and there has been a Colossus to follow.
Yeah, I don't know where he's from. I do know that he's just the Herald of Galactus. Galactus has powers that he can like give somebody cosmic powers. So he would just like find normal people, give them cosmic powers, and give them a job to like go find me a planet to eat. And that's what Silver Surfer is, just a guy given cosmic powers, and he has to follow Galactus's will.
Okay. Asmongold sounds like he's talking like in universe, like Marvel universe right now. Just like, yeah, Galactus is a big problem. I gotta do something about him.
I didn't watch Love and Thunder, but I do know about Eternity. He's literally like he is just a cosmic wish granter that nobody has ever found in the existence of the universe, I'm pretty sure. And if you do find him, he'll grant you any wish, even if it's like a Thanos type wish of like just destroy the universe. Yeah, X-Men's kind of like the perfect mix. Now I think about it. They have supernatural powers, but normal humans could still beat them if they're smart enough. Like fucking Magneto gets shot by a bullet, just a plastic bullet.
Okay, little train area. This is pretty much ready for use. Did you already throw hoppers under the chickens?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering because I heard one shit out an egg and then I couldn't find it.
I have it like right somewhere. Here it is. We have 12 eggs.
Does it void the rotten eggs?
There's rotten eggs.
Yeah, sometimes they shit out rotten eggs.
Oh. No, it was just, I guess the rotten eggs were just building up.
There's only one. As long as we have like one, I think it'll be fine. Maybe.
I just gotta turn that into a dual drawer. Huh? He said liberal, but then he was talking about illegal immigrant.
Damn. Okay.
Make a banned word.
See the automod queue down there? It's bottom right. It's like got the filter button. One left. Up.
This.
Hit the three dots and hit C block terms. And then you can just enter words.
Oh, okay, I gotta go to this thing. Affordable price. Um. Do you have any extra blaze furnace? Wait, blaze burners.
I don't think so.
It's actually funny that last year, I think Beetle got like streamer, like best female streamer or whatever. He was like at the top of the charts for best female streamer, even though he's a guy. It's just that
That
his
is
AI is like
crazy.
feminine. Guys sending him on a wild goose chase, like, oh, just check the replies, check the reply. He could just send a link. Huh? Please tell me it was his favorite Pokemon or some shit. No.
Oh.
Sedge. It would be better if it was a girl's name, I think. Yeah.
Is there a way to extract obsidian? Nice.
Justin.
Obsidian essence. We cannot do that yet. Alright.
We
Block generator.
technically, I'm pretty sure we can do the infinite obsidian what is it? Oh, never mind.
Okay, so if I just make a stone block generator, it'll generate obsidian and put it down, and they look really simple to make.
Did you know, in Undertale, in the penultimate fight of the game, you fight King of the Underworld, Asgore, and he destroys your mercy button, making it impossible to complete a pacifist playthrough. You're
Oh, I
welcome,
didn't.
guys. Yeah. That's how I'm gonna start my YouTube career. I'm just gonna make brain rot fucking like retard, like just very obvious like video game facts, like Video Game Facts Fan 107 and just like do the most basic, like pretty much everyone knows that. Did you know in Call of Duty you shoot the bad guys, and that's pretty cool, I think.
Like and subscribe for more. I'm gonna make a short like that tomorrow. I'm not even kidding.
Did you know in the game Peak you climb to the peak? Thanks for watching.
Oh my god, William, I have to send you this clip I saw last night. I can't believe I just remembered this. It actually got me. You might have already seen it at this point.
He found the Scoutmaster with the.
Did he just?
How did he get the Scoutmaster before we did? I guess we weren't really trying, but like.
Apparently, you can just do it if one of you climbs up and the other one says the shore.
Yeah, that's what we should. Yeah. I just always thought like if somebody climbed up high enough, like if we were like halfway up the mountain and the other person was at the top, I thought he would also spawn.
Oh, we can bulk wash magma into obsidian. Is there a way to easily make magma? Not really. Just be easier to do the stone generator. Apparently, if we stone generate obsidian and then have it drop into crushing wheels, it almost it has a 75% chance to double it.
Yeah. Well, the thing, it's not really doubling because we can't bring the dust back into an obsidian.
Yeah, but you can still use the dust to
It's
make.
Yeah, the dust is the main
sheet
thing that
we need.
we'll use. It basically, our obsidian that we use will get tons of we'll get tons of dust out of it, so we won't even need that much obsidian.
Yeah, it's true.
Technically, also eventually, I'm pretty sure there's no obsidian bee. Actually, apparently not. There's definitely a magma bee though. Definitely. Yep, there is a magma bee. So yeah, eventually we'll be able to get infinite obsidian. Right now you can just use your block creator that you're making. Or we could just quickly vein mine a bunch of obsidian and that'll probably last us forever. I'll go ahead and make the...
Well, when we start getting into mechanism, we're still gonna need some too. But like, I feel like we're not gonna use.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
as
We'll,
much as we're generating.
whenever we have
definitely.
bees, we'll be able to make infinite. Because I'll be able to make infinite magma and then wash it for obsidian. And by the time we get into mechanism, I'll have my bees, so... Oh, you found the windows that guy used. Weathered
I
iron.
did.
It was black like the
They're
entire
from
time.
Create. Weathered iron windows. They look a bit weird in the glass thing, so it took me a little bit to find them.
So, screen casing is that. We're gonna need to get lava in here as well.
Yeah, I was
Now,
thinking about
I
that.
wonder if we just do the classic, just underground. I just have an underground lava pipe going to everything, or should we actually have an official like lava pipe above ground that we have like supports for? We would need to power it a lot because it would need like a lot of pumps.
Could we just use like fluid pipes? Is that an option?
We could use like from a different mod, yeah, we could.
We honestly need like a little lava storage warehouse that kind of branches off. Mm, maybe not.
Is there just a pipe block that like looks like it's a pipe, but it's not actually?
Will the mechanism ones work with Create? I know they just pull based on whether the machine is asking or not.
I'm pretty sure we can pump it into a create tank, and also the spouts if we wanted to.
If we had a pump at the very end of a mechanism pipe, do you think it would pull the entire thing? Or do you think it even need the pump?
It wouldn't need to pump. The pipes automatically pump. So like either way, we would have to decide: do we want it above ground or below ground? Like just hide it away, or just have an official lava being pumped everywhere. I'm more towards the underground, probably. Just have it underground.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, in that case, we could just use the pipes fluid pipe. The blue, just pipes pump. Why is this guy angry at Ludwig? Ludwig's just a chill guy.
True.
Out of redstone again.
Oh, I just used all my cogs by accident. GG.
I'm gonna increase how much gearboxes the system's making. I think it's only making like 8. Let's make 32. Are you making the machine? Don't you want to do it on the other side where there's a bunch of room?
It doesn't really matter. We can do it on.
I guess we could just move the...
Yeah, it'd probably be good to.
Doing it on this
That's
side's
actually-
fine too, because we can just move the track to the other side.
No, I'd rather the track be on this side because the door's bigger. It makes sense for a train to go through the bigger door.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
I'll just move it. I haven't really done a whole lot yet.
So we need the casing machine.
You
Room
can,
for a
you
3x3
can-
crafter. And the other things.
When you go to do it, you can lap the machines around the whole room. I'll just start on the right side because the train shouldn't
We don't even need
take
that
up
much. Really, all we need
lot.
is those two machines, a crafter and the thing for the plates. Because the
Yeah.
plate's the only thing we actually need a machine for. Everything else is just crafting recipes.
I got a brand new
Oh wait, no, we also
saxophone.
need the train track making machine, the one that takes 3.
I'm just making that right now.
Yeah, so we need 3 machines: train tracks, plates, and a crafter, and then I'll hook them up to the system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get redstone.
William, if Asmongold was actually real, would you be like happy, or would you feel like disappointed because he's not like the same?
He is real. What do you mean?
No, he's not.
I have him like he sings me like a bedtime story every night.
That's
That's kind of
William. He's
beautiful.
not real. William, I really hate to say it, but he's not real.
Dude, he was at my 5th birthday party, man.
No, he wasn't. Asmongold isn't real. Like whatever you're.
I went to Chuck E. Cheese and he was in the Chuck E. Cheese outfit. He told me, he whispered
Yeah,
it to me.
but yeah, and he went har har
He
har.
he whispered in my ear.
har,
He
har,
said, "I love
har,
you,"
har.
and only Asmongold would say that to me. So the Chuck E. Cheese guy in the Chuck E. Cheese outfit was Asmongold.
I don't think you'd want Asmongold to love you. Just gonna be honest there. Just gonna give you my 2
Why?
cents on the whole issue. Because he is evil. I bet he reeks in like not like a hot way, but like in like a rotting like meat sort of way. Like a oh this guy is rotting from the inside out sort of way, you know what I mean?
You know me.
Bleed! One more body for the pile.
And man, those 2 losses in a row last night, man. It's a little.
They want to play Peak already. Oh,
Not
we're
Yeah,
gonna wait till later. I'm not ready.
I'm ready to play Deathlock.
It's probably
I
a.
gotta eat. I'm gonna have to eat. So you guys can do a QA game if you want to.
I think it's gonna be you each, then it's gonna be peak gaming, I think, and then gaming deadlock later. Unless Cooper's not on, then there's no point. I think peak right now.
That's true. There is no point to play if Cooper's not on.
Karens are
What
fighting
version of
back.
your
They're now
voice,
classifying Karen as a slur. So true.
It truly is a slur.
I
like,
use
the
it.
way some
We
people
use it
say
like a slur, yeah. Stupid fucking Karen. Oh, sorry, I can say that.
You super fucking.
Anyways, chat. I think looks like we're gonna get off Minecraft.
Okay, yeah. Break time for a little bit.
Maybe there might be some peak later. You'll actually never see the light of
I'll be
day of
back.
peak. But definitely some deadlock later in chat. Don't worry. I know chat. I know you love deadlock.
I heart wall bounces.
I heart Valve movement.
It is very fun to fuck around and practice tool. Just.
Have you seen the new modded game mode where people modded in a game mode where you start off the game and you have like randomized abilities?
I watched that video last night. That video looks so
It
fucking
was.
funny.
Did you see the one where it's Bebop with Afterburn and Fixation?
Yeah, just full on. And Bebop, I don't think Bebop gets fire rate. Like, I don't think he can. I think it just increases his spool
I
up
think he
time,
does.
but-
I'm pretty
Well,
sure it ticks
damage-wise,
faster. I'm
Okay,
pretty
well, it
sure.
already ticks extremely fast no matter what, so.
Yeah, I was like thinking about it, like who would be the most tanky thing, and I was like, Abrams is 3 for regen when taking damage with Shiv's 3, and then maybe Lady
yeah,
Guy's
because the
ult.
regens work together really well. Regen works really well with Shiv ult because
He
healing
was just
is
saying
like
Viscous Cube as well, and you get yourself Viscous Cube.
regen's better because like the lower you get, the more is if you have a lot of spirit resist, like
Well, I
you can
think
like
what
regen
other
off the
abilities would
burn.
give you that much What other abilities would give you regen? Maybe
Well,
like
no,
Lady
regen.
Geist.
Regen's good. I like Infernal.
I was just
ship.
thinking about abilities that would make
And then
somebody
you
even
need.
more tanky.
Well, then you need like an engage ability, I think, for one of your main abilities. So you get 2 healing abilities, and then you need like an engage.
Last jump.
No.
You can also give yourself Lash Flail for the healing it would give you. I was thinking maybe
That's true.
also give, maybe also Afterburn, just so your autos put burn on people and you can have lifesteal off that.
I'm trying to think who'd be really good. Let me explore the map.
I would say like Lash 3, Abrams 3, and then Afterburn with 7 Chain Lightning. I don't know if Chain Lightning would proc Afterburn. It probably wouldn't, actually.
No, Dynamo Stomp.
Then it was
You just go full tank and Dynamo, because
though his
Dynamo
stomp actually sucks if you don't have AP. Like you would have to build a lot of AP. Like
But
maybe
you'd be
just
tanky just because you're shit. You can buy Radiant Regen with it. That's what I'm thinking of.
Mm.
Or Scorn, or Mokro Scorn. That'd be pretty good, I think. Because it already does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it does a lot of healing too. You literally heal 1 for 1 of the damage it does. It's leveled up. I think it's 1.5 of the damage it does once it's fully leveled.
Momo! Momo!
Yeah, pancakes, yeah, I like waffles. Okay, chat.